name is Pete Davis. I'm actually the president, CEO, and one of the head coaches of Delaware Diamonds AAU girls basketball program. It was a program that was established 4 years ago. We have kids coming from as high as Middletown, as far down as Lewis, Delaware. And as of last year, we started tapping into the area of Maryland, having girls coming from Maryland coming over to play with us. Pretty much it was a program that it was something that I always dreamed of doing. 4 years ago, I had a dream of mine to do it. I talked to Tara Gordine, because she's one of my head coaches for our 6th grade team, and we made it happen. We took a group of six, 7 kids down to Virginia for our first tournament, and from that point on, we pretty much got big. Right now we have, we range from age groups from basically 4th grade up to 12th grade. Pretty much our goals, of AAU program is pretty much trying to get these young ladies who have aspiring to play basketball on the next level as much exposure as possible. My personal opinion is getting them off the streets, giving these young ladies something to do. I hate to say it, there's not a lot of programs, especially basketball programs. And we're trying to really touch base with the younger kids to get them started. That was one thing that I noticed was a difference from living in Wilmington for 13 years, watching teams from up north play against teams from down south. The problem was, which I found out is the same over here in Maryland and North Carolina, the school district and Kent County High School and all that, there wasn't a lot of teaching. The kids were starting to learn the game when they got to high school, and even then they weren't being taught a lot of stuff. So our goal is to pretty much teach the game of basketball. As far as us personally, unlike a lot of AAU programs who, stay local, we try to do some travel. We have, like I said, we have a few teams. We try to go to tournaments where the kids are going to get competition. More importantly, they're going to learn. They're going to get to see how it really is to play. If they want to play at the next level, what kind of competition. Like this year, we'll be taking trips to nationals. We went to Myrtle Beach, South Carolina last year. Was the first team from Delaware to actually make that trip. I took a bunch of 9th and 10th graders and actually played up to 12th grade because of the competition with 2 juniors. We did very well there. A lot of teams were kind of surprised how young we were, but I contributed that to playing against upper competition to get better. The thing that I try to stress to my kids, and more importantly, basketball is a tool for life. And that's what I'm trying to get these kids to understand, young ladies. I'm trying to prepare them more for life through the game of basketball. And that's competition. Everything we do, we try to compete. Because like I tell them, when you get in the real world, after college, into college, and the job market, you got to learn to compete. If you don't learn to compete, you're going to be dropped by the wayside. We seem to be building a program where now, people are before we had to recruit players and we trying to go look and all that. We don't have to do that as much. We got a lot of high school coaches from both Maryland and Delaware starting to try to send their players to our team because we're the places we're going. They can see the difference in the kids playing with us for a couple summers and stuff. One summer, a few months during the time, they've seen the growth in them because we trying to teach them the game. As far as about basketball period, we pretty much, like I said, we use it as a tool, but more importantly, we really focus on our grades. If you go look at our website, we have one whole page that's dedicated to the college. This day and age, I used to be a WNBA sports agent. I got a chance to actually, sit down with a lot of these college coaches like the Vivian Stringers and all of them. Dawn Stanley when she was at Temple. When I was trying to recruit players who was ready to go in the WNBA or maybe had a chance to go overseas, I got to see, and that was something that I tried to use at my advantage as far as to teach these kids as far as, how life really is. And, from this point, we've been doing fairly well.